coming back onto the accountability thing, I am going to call out a couple of other people. Firstly, James Goddard. This, I think, if I'm correct, somebody else can correct me on this, this is actually where it all stemmed from. This whole saga. Because we called Goddard out on it. Number one, on accountability. Second one, Danny Tomo. Never met the bloke, got nothing against him, but he's another one that's taking funds. Now, he does other stuff, like sort of goes to Paris or whatever to look at the yellow vest movement and things like that. Again, I ain't got a problem with that. But you got to be accountable. Joel Taylor, Johnny Lawrence. Joel Taylor, I've had a run-in with recently. And it all comes down to the same point. You take donations of hard-working people, and you need to show proof of how that is being spent. And that money should only, and I mean only, be spent for proper purposes. Can't think of the correct word, so I'm just wording it like that. And that even goes down to Tommy Robinson. Now Tommy, I've said this to other people as well, Tommy Robinson, he is still accountable as well. He has had masses of donations. Masses of donations from the general public. And he still has to be accountable as well for where that money is going. At the end of the day, it comes under one word and one word only. It's hypocritical. It's hypocritical to call out the establishment, the MPs that have been around for years, to say, oh, what's your expenses being claimed for? What's this being claimed for? When we can't even do it ourselves, or you guys can't do it yourselves, should I say? Because I've never received any donations. I don't do live streams of marches. I've been to 3 marches myself, all paid for by myself. And that is what it comes down to at the end of the day. Where is that money being spent? Where is that money going? And everybody who receives those donations is accountable. To me, it's common sense. But it's something I think in this world that is seriously, seriously lacking at the moment. And when I say I call out Danny Tomo and Tommy Robinson and all that, I'm not calling them out as such. I just think there should be transparency.
If you're asking for donation money and then sticking cocaine up your nose at weekends, doesn't matter what you call yourself, who you are, how long you've been talking about a certain problem, how high up you are, how many people fucking worship you, you're a fucking scumbag. That video of Tommy's, I think it was video recorded from Qatar, wasn't it? He's out on holiday. What the fuck? You people that are giving these lot money, do you not stop and think where your money's going? Serious. Because they're walking around with Stone Island clobber on, £500 jackets, £100 woolly hats with the Stone Island badge on or whatever else. I mean, these people, this is a scam. This is a pyramid scheme, top to bottom.
No matter where I've gone in the world, I score. I'll show you tonight. As soon as we get in this pub, I'm going to record it for you. I've gone to Qatar, bruv. I've gone to Doha. The school gear of the sesh while they're all praying. I've gone everywhere, mate. Everywhere. Every city I've gone to. When we went to Germany for the World Cup, I was like, see you lads. Where you going? I'm going to find out. And then that's it. We're on. So tonight, I'm in
a video by one of the other guys involved with the Tommy Robinson movement. His name is Richard Inman, an ex-military man. And he is this guy who gets up on stage and shouts, "Where are all the English men? Why aren't you doing anything?" And he's quite a powerful speaker. But yesterday I saw a video of him as quiet as a lamb, really, telling Tommy Robinson's supporters that the next demonstration is actually cancelled because they fear reprisals from the police. You know, that's not what he was saying a couple of weeks ago when he made a video saying that getting arrested is part and parcel of this movement. So he seems to be flip-flopping. And looking at the comments to that video, and now I know he's disabled the comments to that video, but before he disabled them, people are furious. They've paid money, they've paid for train tickets and hotel accommodation to go down to this demonstration. And now this movement is cancelling the whole thing. Only, what, 1 or 2 weeks before it's supposed to occur. There's no real explanation. People are going absolutely berserk. And to me, it's just, I don't know whether the real reason is that donations aren't coming in anymore.
At the moment, he's crowdfunding or asking for donations at the moment because of this, because of that. I heard the man's got 3 or 4 houses.
This thing, like I say, with the drugs. I mean, oh yeah, I get, you know, somebody comes up to me and do you think I'm going to score gear in an Islamic country? Score gear? You're talking like that? This is bullshit, man. This entire thing is bullshit. Just the fact that the guy is talking like that. I mean, I'm fairly liberal with what you want to take. If you want to go out at the weekend and take cocaine, doesn't bother me. I'm sure that plenty of MPs do it. Point is, aren't we supposed to be a bit above that? Especially when you've got a PayPal account asking people to give you money to fund you going here, there and every fucking where. To make videos, to expose this and that. I mean, this is, it is directionless, it is leaderless.
Why don't Tommy Robinson turn around and say, you know, let's help the homeless, the poor, you know, the people that can't really...
I'm not a big fan of these, the people that took over once I was booted out of the Tommy movement. I just feel that a lot of them are attention seekers that are prone to violence. I mean, Danny Tomo's actually okay, but he did try and kidnap someone back in the day. So that's a bit weird. And then Avi Yemini, I think, has just gotten in trouble for throwing a chopping board at his wife or something. And I know that there's a lot of cocaine going on behind the scenes that I just think that is thousands of pounds of potentially the money that, you know, people are giving you, kind of at the point of, I don't really care anymore about trying to keep quiet for the sake of things or be diplomatic, because it's the people who follow these movements that are giving their money. We should be worried about them. We shouldn't be worried about the celebs of the movement. Like, what are we getting out of it? A couple of stupid videos.
So the money and the money is not coming from Ezra, Levant and from elsewhere. The money that they're sort of spending on coke, that is coming from like working class people's donations.
Yeah, I think
how it works.
I think a large portion of it is, yeah.
And where's all the money gone? Tommy Robinson took in excess of £2 million in donations in a single year. This was widely reported in the press. Where has that money gone? How many white working class communities or victims have been helped with that money? And how many people like Avi Yemini and all the others that are surrounding him have been enriched? Because to me, this is a classic example of well-meaning, decent folk being driven into a dead end and rinsed for every penny they're worth at the same time. And I am sick to the core of it.